In December of 2020, I signed up for a webinar from CPA Canada. According to the webinar, disruption is everywhere, but CPA Canada is executing a plan to keep its members on the forefront of business leadership. In what was supposed to be a discussion, but sounded a lot more like a sales pitch, we were being exhorted to step into a world driven by data. They told us that our online engagement is an inclusive dialogue where you are encouraged to come back, see what's new with the Foresight Initiative, and continue to participate in online conversations as they evolve. To package and deliver their message, CPA Canada recruited Rob McLean to act as lead consultant for CPA Canada's initiative on rethinking value creation. This project continues in 2020 and 2021. Rob describes himself as an international authority on how value is created and measured by knowledge-based enterprises. He became a CPA in 1981 and soon moved to the consulting side of public practice, or as I prefer to call it, the dark side, and became a partner at Clarkson Gordon, now E&Y. A self-professed thought leader, he seemed like the perfect candidate to lead the transformation of the profession. We don't believe that our profession can evolve or transform itself if we don't understand what we're evolving from. Transforming ourselves into thought leaders, or as we say on the website, become a CPA and be a recognized leader exerting global influence, may sound exciting to ambitious new recruits, but clearly it's hogwash. The consulting side of our profession is relatively unimportant to our brand. In fact, we believe it's probably detrimental to it. While it is growing in importance for our largest firms, at the same time as assurance firms' services are declining, for our money, the value is in tax services. If we're not careful, we'll succeed in transitioning to the alternative for MBA wannabes. Before we go there, you might want to take a look at a priceless FedEx MBA ad on YouTube from 2006. See the link on the USB stick provided. The Small Business Analyst Society of Canada was launched in 2020 at about the same time that CPA Canada delivered Foresight Reimagining the Profession. We developed Reimagining Accounting in the 21st Century in response to their call for discussion. We believe that it's time for an alternative voice in our profession, one that builds upon our strengths and isn't driven top-down from an entitled and disconnected leadership that can't distinguish between Wall Street, or at least Bay Street, and Main Street, where the stuff that's really important actually happens. Instead, the strength of our CPA brand derives from the 18,000 or so small firms serving the tax planning and compliance needs of the vast majority of Canadian businesses. These practitioners are what the Canadian public thinks of when they think of accountants. Fully 75% of Canadian SMEs outsource tax services, almost exclusively to CPAs. That is where we must start from. In short, CPA Canada needs to start over.